And a very good evening, everyone. Jeremy here, quantstrategic.com.sg, and a market recap for Singapore Straits Times Index. Today is 14th of February, and just some mentions on the STI metrics that I published on my website. There are certain stocks that are keeping the STI in a range at the moment. And these stocks are buy on the SIA shares, buy on UOB Bank, buy on OCBC Bank, SATS, Wilmar, Yangtze Shipping, Hong Kong Land, as well as Ascendus REIT. These are all short-term signals that I'm giving in the STI metrics for the this coming week, and it's maintaining a little bit of strength, especially for the bank stocks that's keeping the STI index a little bit healthy on the upside. And if we zoom in on the monthly chart on the STI, nothing much has changed as per my discussion in the last block. And you can see that we still have the STI maintaining its bullish stance on the monthly candles, still in green above the 2813 level. This is the Kijun line, and it's maintaining quite a healthy uptrend here, targeting 3108. Nothing has changed yet until there are some movements in the shorter term time frames. And continuing on the weekly charts for the Straits Times Index, well, you can see a very nice cluster here continuing upwards above the SSSB line on the Straits Times Index on the weekly basis. And we still having a long-term signal since the 7th of November last year, targeting 3108, and it's still valid with two weekly up moves on the STI. So we might be able to break out from the last high and perhaps hit to 3108, which was the target on the monthly chart. So weekly still pretty bullish. Now let's look at the shorter term charts. And this is the daily charts of the Straits Times Index with the particular long signal at 2506 on the 4th of November, targeting 3108. Didn't really reach there. Pull back a little bit, breaking the super trend line right here with a little bit of a short-term correction for the moment. If you notice, we are now actually in a broad range, somewhere at about 2925 that the Straits Times Index closed last Friday, and the last top at about 3020. So range trade expected for the STI here until we are able to break out from the component stocks, usually would be the bank counters and the property counters together with the property REITs. So do look out for that. That we're able to get the STI perhaps ranging here before a breakout, or if that range cannot be sustained, then we may have a breakdown and then continuing and acting on this short signal at 2987 on the 28th of Jan that was issued, targeting 2906 and 2782. So if you look closer using the 4-hourly charts, you can see that the weakness is still a little bit there, though not great, because the short signal that was issued at 2963 on the 26th of Jan didn't really play out as per the bearish action that was projected. In fact, the price action has stayed within this particular cloud range, all right, which is bounded by the SSSA line and the SSSB line. So it needs to break out of this particular structure before it hits higher, or at the base at the SSSB line before it hits lower. So range trading, as mentioned in the daily chart, at about 3020 and the level at about 2925. So all these levels, I will cover them when I update the blog. You can see them on the webpage, quantstrategic.com.sg. So as a recap, the overall stance of the Straits Times Index, I would say currently it's consolidating from that lovely run that we had since last November. Currently probably will be in a trading range between 2925 and 3020 points. All right, so watch for the property counters, the bank stocks, as well as the REITs. Players like SATS and Singapore Airlines are strengthening based on their technical action on those individual charts. And I expect a range-bound trading for the Straits Times Index for the week to come. All right, thanks for watching, everyone, and remember to click the bell for the alerts for my next video, and I'll catch you shortly.